Hello guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that game. Well, let's go back to this basics, right? The boring stuff. But so obviously we right we carry on to like chapter 8, right? So I'm going over to chapter 8. So if you guys can take your books, right, and turn your pages to page 124, right? It's gonna be based on functions. Right, so it's not be based on like HT. So it's gonna be based on like pure functions, right? Just functions, right? As a whole, right? Pure functions. A function is a way to bundle code so that it can be reused. Functions allow us to run the same piece of code from multiple places in a program without having to copy and paste the code repeatedly. Also, by hiding long bits of code in a function and giving it easy to understand name, you'd be better able to plan out your code because you can focus on organizing the functions rather than all the little code, right? Right, so split them up into smaller, more manageable pieces that allow you to see the bigger picture and think about how your program is structured at each level, right? You find functions really useful when you need to repeatedly perform a calculation or actually try the program. Reading the book is use various functions such as Math.random, Math.floor, alert, prompts, and confirm. This chapter you learn how to create your own functions, basically anatomy of a function, right? This is the code between the curly brackets, right? In the function body, just like the code between the curly brackets and the loop, it's called the loop body, right? So the code between the curly brackets is called the function body, just the code between the curly brackets and the loop is called the loop body, right? So this is basically the code, right? So to create a simple function, right? Into the following code in the browser console, you shift enter to start each new line of executing the code. So just create a simple function and calling that function, right? Obviously, we're gonna run the function, so you need to call the function, right? Call the function, you enter its name, followed by perf open include parentheses, as shown here, right? So that's how you like open and close a function, right? Calling our first function, use the body of the function, which is console.log, which is hello world. The next text we ask to be printed is displayed on the next line hello world. Of course, function in your browser, you notice that there's a third line, the lower left facing arrow shown in. This is the return value of the function, right? This is basically what you see here, right? Okay. And passing arguments into functions, right? Our first function just prints the same line of text every time you call it, but you'll probably want your function to be more flexible than that function, right? Function arguments might allow you to pass values into a function or change the fact function's behavior when it's called, right? You also go between the function parentheses both when you create the function and you call it. The following say hello function uses an argument name say hello to somebody specifically. So here we go. Then we create the function in the first line, assign to the variable say hello to. Use the argument name. Call a function that takes an argument, place a value you like to use for the argument between parentheses following the function name. Example, here you go. Or say hello to Lyra, right? Hello Lyra, right? So that's pretty much a passing arguments, right? Printing cat faces, right? So we have to do like this, right? Tell the function how many times to print using the argument how many times though to print multiple cat faces. Why if the function is is a for loop? The loops as many times as how many times functions. Telling it's true since the variable I starts at O and repeats until increments to how many times minus 1. Each time through the loop, the function logs the string cats, obviously. So the cats look like this. Pass multiple arguments to a function. And pass more than one value into a function using multiple arguments. Add an argument in the arguments between parentheses after the function word. Separate them by commas, right? That's how you do it. And then yeah. Then once you got this, you say print multiple times 5 bit, right? Obviously if you want one printer how many times it should be printed out regards to cat faces, returning values from functions, right? Once you yeah, okay. When you call the function that returns a value, you can use that value in the rest of your code. You could save a return value, right? In a variable passed to another function or simply combine with another code. As you can see here. Then round it off down to the nearest whole number when you see a function called Math.floor. Right, for a function, use the keyword return followed by the value you want to return. We use the return keyword to return the value number. Using function calls as values. Right, when you call a function from within a larger piece of code, the function's return value is used wherever that function call was placed. Let's use our double function to return the results, dumping two numbers and adding the results. Right. Then obviously a random a random insult generator, right? So body parts, adjectives, fly. Obviously you're using like random, right? Our variables be random, right? So that's how you can set it up. As a result, that's not nice. Your nose is like stupid marmot. Like look like that. If you want my example of how to set it up, right? Obviously go create a new folder, chapter 8, main.js, index HTML, CMO, CMO, right? Go to index, exclamation mark, enter, right? Then your body. Then obviously you press control, then click, then voila. So this is how you do that, right? So as you can see here, you can see my functions here, right? Everything that you expect. Don't worry, this is not a scam, this is a teaching lesson. So don't worry. Thank you very much for your uninterrupted time. I hope it was helpful. This is another way in which you obviously learn to better your knowledge. Right? If you really want to learn more, obviously download the PDF JavaScript for kids, right? And then gloss over chapter 8 part 1. Thank you so much. I appreciate it and have a nice day. Thank you.